Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us today on the Oakland Car Review. Today we are very happy to have been provided with a 2015 Mazda CX-5 Grand Touring Edition all-wheel drive model for a vehicle evaluation. Now, just taking a quick look at the exterior styling points of this vehicle, we have these very nice 19-inch wheels on the top trim level Grand Touring Edition that we have here before us today. But one thing I would like to make note of is that with the CX-5, even the base sport trim model still has very nice looking wheels and definitely a lot of fun, exciting Mazda paint color options. So even if you get the least expensive model, you're still going to have a very nice looking vehicle, unlike some where they really cut back on the base models, but not with the CX-5. We are equipped with all-wheel drive. There's the front-wheel drive option as well, which is very good depending on the different driving conditions that you encounter in your particular area. Now again, back to the styling aspect of things, I really like the front end look of this car. It's a very happy looking vehicle. This nice accenting trim chrome pieces throughout, and as well as the rear of the vehicle. Overall, the size, it's a very nice size. It looks very nice. So with that said, let's go on the interior and see what kind of tech features we have inside. So on the interior cockpit of the CX-5, we're going to go ahead and take it for a drive. Of course, that's what it's all about here in a Mazda. Zoom zoom, as they like to say. So first we'll start with driving impressions. 6-speed automatic transmission with manual mode, which I'll demonstrate. I really like their transmissions. Very crisp, very clean shifts, and it has some go power. That is for sure. And it really, they then grip the brakes. Very nice grippy brakes. 4-wheel disc brakes all the way around. We're heading north of 5,000 RPMs at the moment, doing about 55 on this nice curve. And just solid power all the way through. We are in the larger of the two engine choices. We're in the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, producing 184 horsepower, while getting, get this, 32 miles to the gallon on the highway MPG, with around 24 to 26 in the city. How impressive is that? I am very happy to see Mazda again. They've always seemed to blow me away with their engines, with the performance and the fuel economy that we are getting, and that is exciting to me. I mean, this car is fun to drive. Right here, we just knock it and it really goes quick. I mean, we're doing 40 a minute ago, now we're doing 60 in no time. But the way that they have positioned this 4-cylinder engine to rev and to sound and to feel, it's really quite unlike any other 4-cylinder engine I've ever driven before. There's also a smaller engine option, which is again a 2-liter versus the 2.4 liter. This is about 150 give or take horsepower and around the same in torque. So I definitely recommend the larger engine because you're still getting the great fuel economy with a definite boost in performance. Now the interior of the CX-5 is definitely a place where you'll be spending a lot of your time, and that is definitely a happy place to be, especially when you're at the wheel of this vehicle. And speaking of the wheel, it's a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel, which is black, of course, as the rest of the dashboard is. And it's a very nice sporty steering wheel to drive, and you can definitely feel Mazda's legendary racing heritage shining through with this steering wheel, especially with how it's gripped with the 10-2 position. Very nice. Stepping over here, we have our multimedia display system with all of our modern conveniences. Navigation supported by TomTom. We feel the screen is a bit small, however, it is still functional. And we have HD radio, which is definitely a highlight, and that's all playing through our Bose speaker system, which is all part of the premium option package. And what that includes is our few key features, such as adaptive LED headlamps and blind spot detection, and of course our stereo system. And I also would like to note that the CX-5 has received a top safety pick from the IHS in 2014, which is definitely something worth mentioning. We have, of course, all of our climate control systems down here. We have dual zone for passenger, and driver is different naturally in the dual mode. I really like how these buttons feel. They have a nice crisp click to them. They feel very solid, which is good. And overall, the CX-5 is a very capable and sporty vehicle. Overall, Mazda has managed to package this vehicle very nicely. They've included a lot of very fun and exciting features into the CX-5, like being affordable, sporty, fuel efficient, and fun to drive, all at the same time, while maintaining Mazda's level of quality and integrity that they put into each one of their vehicles. Definitely some of my favorite aspects of this car is how it can manage to be so tech savvy with all of its advanced safety features while also being relatively inexpensive, again with the starting price around $22,000, working its way all the way up with options to around $32,000. And they also give you the option of course, front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, plus 2 engine choices. So in my mind, the CX-5 is definitely a vehicle that can be customized to each driver's needs and wants. Overall, again, 5 stars for the CX-5. Well, that's all we have for you today, and thanks again for watching this episode of the Oakland Car Review.